So for free organic traffic from Google, there's two main factors that you need to consider. In reality, there's thousands of factors, but it really boils down to just two things which keep it really, really simple, is authority and content. What dictates how much traffic a website gets from Google is how authoritative, and then also the content. Hey, I'm Chris Munch and welcome to DropServe, where we help you land more agency sales without having to do the actual client work. So these are the two factors. So the level of authority multiplied by the quality, the amount of content that they have, the relevance of the content, and that's what equals your traffic. So what actually impacts these, right? So for authority, many people go straight to links, the idea that links are the biggest thing. Well, links are a big thing. You know, links, you can build them, say, with amps from Amplifier. You can do guest posting. You could get mainstream media, do public relation campaigns and get them to link to you. And so links is part of it, but I think of it in a bit of a different way and think clicks and traffic, not link building, but click building, right? So if it's links that drive traffic, it's even more valuable. Okay, you've also got brand mentions, you've got real world visits. So actually, if people go to the physical location of the business, they can see if businesses are getting phone calls, they can see how many reviews. Brand search is super, super important. Okay, and so these are all authority signals. You could also argue that, say, engagement here is also an authority signal. The age of domain as well also relates to trust, which, relates to authority. So there's lots of different ways which authority can be measured, but ultimately, right, it's really a measure of popularity, of brand strength, of trust. And these are all just signals which help contribute to this stuff. In the end, a lot of it's just common sense. Make the website more popular, get it spoken about more, get it seen more, and the authority is going to go up. Okay. That's what Google's designed to do. And of course, you can take the algorithm route, start building links, start trying to send clicks and that sort of thing to get the algorithm to pay attention. Or you can just build an authoritative brand. Doesn't really matter which way you do that. Both of those works. But the authority is always going to be limited by how much content you have. Because remember, it's authority times content. So you could be the biggest, most authoritative website in the world, but if you have only one page, you're going to be pretty limited on what you can rank for, right? So then when it comes to content, right, we're looking at things like engagement. Is the content good? Does it keep people reading around the site, that they read it or they just immediately hit the back button and leave? Does it actually answer the query? Okay, so that's a relation of quality. The biggest quality factor with Google is if you give a good answer to the query. Topic choice and topical authority, if you're talking about stuff that's not relevant to your audience or the niche that you're in, it's going to confuse Google. If you're talking about all the subjects within your industry and do a really good job of that, you gain what's called topical authority. It's a different type of authority, but it's also relates to the content as well. So providing you're hitting the quality factors, you're doing it on the right topic, kind of common sense stuff, right? That it's engaging content that people actually want to read, that you answer the query, all these kind of common sense things, right? Then the big factors here is volume and velocity. So how much content are you producing and how often? If you have one post on your site, you're going to get less traffic than if you have 100. And sites which get a lot of traffic, they have high authority and they have thousands of pages of content, right? So you need to work on both of these things. And, that's essentially what you should do, what you need to do, or that's what you need to have an impact on your clients to actually get the best results. You need to increase their authority and also increase their content at the same time for the most optimal results. Or if they've already got a ton of content, you might need to work on authority, right? If they have a ton of authority but not much content, you might focus more on content. But you need to keep this equation in mind to think about what is it that the business, your client's business really needs. Does it need more authority or more content?